Or hey, maybe you're the one who feels that overwhelming urge to get some space the second someone starts getting close. This feeling, this familiar chase, it's the absolute signature of the anxious-avoidant dynamic. And if it feels familiar, you are definitely not alone.
So, you might be wondering, where does all this come from? Is it just random? Well, no. The way we react in our relationships isn't an accident. We're all basically working off of an emotional blueprint, this kind of unconscious guide that got drafted way back when we were kids.
And look, this isn't just some pop psychology idea. It's actually grounded in some really solid research called attachment theory. It helps us make sense of why we have these deep gut-level reactions in love, why some of us cling tighter and others pull away. It's all a predictable pattern.
All right, so let's meet the two main players in this dance. On one side, you have the anxious style. Their biggest, deepest fear is being abandoned. So to feel safe, they seek connection. On the other side, the avoidant style. Their core fear is being smothered, losing themselves. So to feel safe, they seek independence. And right there, you could see the problem, can't you? They both want safety, but their strategies are complete opposites.
Okay, so theory is great and all, but let's see what this actually looks like in real life. Let's walk through a super common scenario with a couple. We'll just call them Maya and Leo.
So, here's Maya. She tends to lean a little anxious. Now for her, this text isn't just about dinner plans. It's a bid for connection. She's reaching out to feel close, to feel secure that they're okay. The heart emoji, taking the lead, it's all about closing that distance.
But then, crickets. That silence? For Maya, it's like a blaring alarm bell going off in her head. Her core fear of abandonment gets poked, and her mind immediately starts racing. What did I do wrong? Was that too much? The anxiety just starts to spiral.
Okay, now let's flip the script and jump into Leo's world. He's got that more avoidant blueprint, right? So he sees the exact same text, but his internal system hears, pressure, too much, too close. That plan, all that enthusiasm, it triggers his core fear of being trapped. His gut reaction, I need some air.
So, hours go by, and this message pops up. So brief, so distant. And listen, this is so important. He's probably not trying to be a jerk. For him, this response is a strategy. It's his blueprint's way of turning down the intensity and getting back his sense of independence. This is what feels safe to him.
Of course, for Maya, this text is Exhibit A that her worst fear is coming true. The very distance he created to feel safe makes her feel totally unsafe. And boom, there it is. You see the cycle? Her anxiety shoots up, which means she's probably going to try to get closer, which, you guessed it, is going to make him pull away even more.
So how in the world do you stop this dance? Well, the absolute biggest, most crucial first step is to stop taking it so personally. This isn't about one of you being needy and the other being cold. It is a totally predictable pattern that gets kicked off by two different, very powerful fears.
You know, this whole thing actually has a name. It's called the anxious-avoidant dance. And just knowing that, just being able to step back and say, oh, okay, we're doing the dance again, that is a game changer. It's the most powerful first step you can take.
And that awareness gives us a real practical game plan. Instead of just reacting from that gut-level fear, you pause. Step 1, just recognize that feeling bubbling up. Is it anxiety? Is it feeling smothered? Step 2, pinpoint what set it off. The text? The silence? Step 3, name the real fear underneath it all. Is it abandonment? Is it engulfment? And finally, step 4, and this is everything, you get to consciously choose a new way to respond.
So this all comes down to one big question, really. What's your default? When you feel that disconnection, do you tend to lean in, to pursue? Or do you tend to pull back and create space when you feel pressure? Just knowing which way you lean, that's where all your power is.
Because here's the most important thing I want you to take away. This blueprint, it's your starting point. It's not your destiny. It doesn't have to run the show forever. So I'll leave you with this. The next time you feel that familiar push or pull, what's one small, tiny thing you could do differently?